Hey everybody, and welcome to part 2 of DCW Dead Man Walking here on the DCW Universe mode. If you guys didn't see part 1, go ahead and watch that right now, and also make sure to leave a like on the video and comment below how excited you are for tonight's card. This is part 2, and we are kicking things off with a big one-on-one matchup here. And we also have in our main event tonight, it is the Undertaker challenging Johnny Gargano for the DCW World Heavyweight Championship. On part 1, we saw Johnny Gargano getting some words of encouragement from HBK, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, ahead of his championship matchup here tonight. That's going to be very exciting. But speaking of Johnny Gargano, and like I mentioned just a few minutes ago, or less than a minute ago, we have Johnny Gargano's wife, Candice LeRae, competing in a one-on-one grudge match between her and Asuka. An interwoven story has emerged during the women's championship scene. Asuka, the former champion, blames Candice LeRae for her losing her championship to Rosemary on Open Fight Night. Asuka says that if it wasn't for Candice LeRae bringing Rosemary to DCW, she would still be the champion right now. And so Asuka cost Candice LeRae an opportunity to get into a #1 contenders matchup for the women's championship. And then when Asuka was in that triple threat #1 contenders match, Candice LeRae attacked her, bringing it down to just Bianca Belair and Tessa Blanchard. Belair went on to win the #1 contenders match, though she lost the one-on-one matchup to Rosemary on part 1 of this pay-per-view. But that still brings us to this one-on-one matchup here tonight. All Candice LeRae has been wanting to do is have Rosemary help her get back Nikki Cross. That has been Candice LeRae's entire mission here since coming to DCW. She said that she needed somebody to help her get back Nikki Cross. Nikki Cross has been trapped, apparently, in the undead realm, and the only person in DCW that is able to do that is Rosemary. Rosemary turned on Candice LeRae and set her sights on the Women's Championship, and now it seems that she's gotten even more powerful since winning the Women's Championship. We saw after defeating Bianca Belair for the Women's Championship, Rosemary came out with this strange book. Apparently, we've now learned, and she's told exclusively to DCW interviewers backstage, that is the Book of the Shadow, and it is giving her and I quote, warpath here in DCW. But let's not talk about all the backstory right now. Let's try and focus on the action here. Oh, Asuka going right after Candice LeRae, backing her up into the corner. Asuka definitely going to have to utilize some striking ability here against Candice LeRae. Ooh, LeRae, the smartest move for her would be exactly what she's doing right now, able to reverse out of the big moves of Asuka and plant her with her own, just like she did there with the big suplex. Candice LeRae, been a long time since we've seen her in one-on-one competition. She's only had a few matches here in DCW. It'll be a big thing if she's able to defeat a former women's champion here tonight at Dead Man Walking, especially a champion or a former champion like Asuka. Oh, Candice LeRae falling off the top rope, and Asuka off the apron, double axe handle. Jeez Louise, what brutality. And remember, this isn't even a title match. Asuka's sending Candice back inside the ring. And now Asuka climbing to the top rope. You got to be careful here with... Oh, Candice LeRae stopping Asuka. The Empress of Tomorrow halted in her tracks. Oh, and look at this. Candice wrestling from off the top rope, switching around. Big Hurricane Rana. Beautiful maneuver there by Candice. Going for the big cover on Asuka. Cover 1, 2. Ooh, still not enough. The Dynamite Pixie gonna have to do a little bit more on Asuka to put her away. Ooh! Big front-facing drop kick. Gotta wonder if any of the women in this matchup are a little afraid to be competing in the ring with a zombie referee. Still have no clue if that's just paint or if that's an actual zombie referee. I would ask the Undertaker, but I would rather like to keep my throat for tonight. I kind of need that for my job. Oh, look at this, Candice LeRae rolling up Asuka. Oh, the Infinity Roll, but Candice able to reverse out of it. Going up to the middle rope. Nice leg drop there by Candice. Asuka planted with the leg drop cover again. 1, 2, and another kick out by Asuka. You're not going to defeat a former women's champion that easily with a leg drop. Unless you're Hulk Hogan. Although I don't know why Hulk Hogan would be fighting a former women's champion. You know what? Forget what I said. Asuka instead back on the attack in the ring. Asuka now on the top rope. Big drop kick to Candice. And you know Asuka wants to pick up the win here. I said it on part 1. The winner of this matchup definitely should be in one of the top rankings for the women's championship. Ooh, will it be Asuka or will it be Candice LeRae? Let's find it out here. Asuka sending her into the corner. Big running hip attack. Candice falling out of the corner. Ooh, kick to the leg. Asuka setting her up for the kneeling kicks. Right to the chest. Oh, and the final one to the head. Asuka. Oh, looking for the running kick. Oh, Candice, great counter. Drop kick to the knee. Sending Asuka face first. You focus on the legs. You focus on one of the target areas of Asuka. Take out her legs. She can't kick anymore. Oh, but Candice, though, not smart. Won't go after the legs continuously. Oh, Candice. Oh, shot to the gut. And another shot to the gut. And a knee. The code breaker to Asuka. Great utilization there by Candice. Cover on Asuka again. 2. And a kick out by the Empress of Tomorrow. Oh, wow, look at this. Asuka continuing to bring it to Candice straight up to her feet. Candice misses with a clothesline, and Asuka connects with a super kick. And Candice LeRae just got rocked very quickly by Asuka. Oh, and the open palm strike by Asuka. My goodness. And Asuka looks like she wants to put it away very quickly. The Empress of Tomorrow pulling Candice up to her feet. Candice giving everything she's got to put away Asuka here. Asuka up to the top rope trying to stomp perhaps on Candice, but Candice able to stop Asuka again. This may be Candice's big opening. All on the middle rope. It's Miss LeRae's Wild Ride, the swinging neck breaker from off the middle rope. And will this be enough? The final gasp, the final effort by Candice LeRae, and it's still not enough to put away Asuka. Well, credit where credit's due. Candice is trying everything to put away Asuka. Oh, but Asuka taking her over after kicking out of Miss LeRae's Wild Ride. And Asuka, oh, ducking the forearm. Asuka, big open palm strike, and now Asuka locking her in the Asuka lock. Candice LeRae locked in the Asuka lock. Oh, can she fight out? Oh, she's close. She's close. Oh my God, she nearly got it. No, Asuka. Asuka's cinching it in again. Oh, even tougher. And Candice has to tap out. Asuka makes Candice LeRae tap out to the Asuka lock. I thought we were close to seeing a huge upset victory here for Candice LeRae, especially when she hit that Miss LeRae's Wild Ride. Ooh, and after moves like that, brutal code breaker. But in the end, the Empress of Tomorrow able to put her away with the Asuka lock. It is very difficult to get out of that submission hold, so I guess this puts Asuka at top of the rankings for the DCW Women's Championship. I think we may be on our way to seeing a rematch between Asuka and Rosemary for the DCW Women's Championship. Great effort by Candice LeRae here tonight, but Asuka just proves she's that much better. She will head on to face the Women's Champion, Rosemary. Well, guys, it looks like it's time for our main event here tonight between Johnny Gargano and The Undertaker for the DCW World Championship. What the heck is going on? Asuka going around the ring and lifting up Candice. Asuka talking to her fallen competitor. Wow. Apparently giving Candice LeRae some kudos. Nice. Good sportsmanship there between former competitors. Nice. Well, it'll be interesting to see where both of these women go for here. How Candice LeRae goes about trying to get her friend Nikki Cross back. But, like I said, we are moving on to our main event. It is time for the DCW World Heavyweight Championship. The Undertaker challenges Johnny Gargano here tonight in our main event, and the whole pay-per-view title is Dead Man Walking. It's in the silhouette of The Undertaker, and The Undertaker is definitely a dead man walking, but is Johnny Gargano the dead man walking here tonight as he walks in to his title defense against his biggest challenge yet, The Undertaker. Again, 30-minute time limit for our championship matches. This is the main event, so if you guys are enjoying the show or enjoyed part 1 and are enjoying part 2 and are excited for this main event, leave a thumbs up as we continue on with our main event here as we await the introduction of the Dead Man. This is The Undertaker. And oh, wait a minute! Oh, we might have to see The Undertaker walk to the ring. The Undertaker riding the motorcycle of the American Badass. Wow! This has been a very interesting mix for The Undertaker here. I mean, we've seen him come to the ring recently wearing like a beanie on his head, and now he's wearing the trench coat and hat, and he's riding the motorcycle. Wow! Making the quick way to the ring. The Undertaker sees this as his last ride in his wrestling career, and he wants to go out as a world champion. He has that opportunity here tonight against the World Heavyweight Champion Johnny Gargano, who after defeating Kane, came face-to-face with a Druid, and The Undertaker made his presence known. Question lies, will Johnny Gargano have enough heart to defeat the Dead Man here tonight? 30 minutes. Let's see who comes out as the DCW World Heavyweight Champion. That's what it's all about. God, it's so exciting to see the past meet the present here in DCW. Although I would give the advantage to Johnny Gargano. The Undertaker, we all know, has been getting up there in years recently. And if this is indeed his last ride, we saw him win that part-timers tournament a long time back at the start of DCW, and now we see him challenging for the World Heavyweight title. I've got to give the advantage to the much quicker, much more fast-paced Johnny Gargano. Although if The Undertaker is going to go out, I have no doubt the Dead Man is going to go out on his shield. And there you see the World Heavyweight Champion getting ready to go into his biggest title defense here tonight. Leave me your quick predictions in the comment section. Who wins this match? Johnny Gargano or The Undertaker as our very weird zombie referee? Is The Undertaker even going to acknowledge that The Undertaker has made the referee a zombie? Apparently not. But here we go. Our main event of Dead Man Walking. The Undertaker versus Johnny Gargano. Let's get it on! Here we go. The clock ticks down. Who was walking out with the World Heavyweight title? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, what the heck? What the heck just happened? Lights! Lights! Whoa, what the heck? Where the hell are we? Oh my god, The Undertaker just transported us to... Oh my god, Gargano is in shock, but he's just firing away. The crowd has been separated by a pool of lava. What the hell is going on? Our clock is gone. I don't know where the heck we are. This is so weird. Oh, The Undertaker striking Gargano. The match has started. We are having this match regardless of where we are. We are in a hellacious coliseum, a river of lava surrounding the ring. Gargoyles. Oh, and The Undertaker knocking Gargano out to the floor. These aren't even regulation matches. These are stone and steel surrounding the outside of the ring. Look at this molten lava. Is this where The Undertaker trains? This is so weird. Gargano not only has to face The Undertaker has made Gargano have to face him in his own domain. This hellacious coliseum. Oh, the snake eyes onto the barricade. And very early on, the advantage goes to The Undertaker. Especially since we're in this type of environment. And the referee's not even counting. Apparently, The Undertaker making the referee do his bidding. Apparently, there won't be any countouts in this matchup. Be interesting to see if he makes it no disqualification as well. That'll definitely turn the favor in hands of Johnny Gargano. A little bit here. Gargano able to kick out after a flurry of offense from The Undertaker. I am just so taken back by the location of this matchup. I mean, we're in a hellacious Coliseum. Ooh! And Gargano trying to fight against The Undertaker in such a weird place. Oh, look at this. Undertaker taken down by a crucifix pin. Here we go. Cover one. And a kick out. Gargano trying to pick up the quick win here. Sending Undertaker into the corner. And Gargano trying to keep a level head here inside this hellacious Coliseum. Drop kick to the head of The Undertaker. The Undertaker, a former world champion, former WWE champion, former tag team champion, Royal Rumble winner, Elimination Chamber winner. Be incredible if he is able to pick up the win here tonight and win the DCW World Title. But if anybody is going to give him the toughest challenge in his career, much to the akin of Shawn Michaels, it has got to be Johnny Gargano. Oh, and Gargano suckering in The Undertaker, looking for the slingshot DDT, the big move of Johnny Gargano. Can he put him away? Oh, wait a minute, The Undertaker just sat up. Oh, big boot. Perhaps Gargano should have stayed on him. Big clothesline in the corner from The Undertaker. The Undertaker just shrugged off one of Gargano's biggest moves in his arsenal. Oh, and now Gargano trying to back up The Undertaker into corner, trying to isolate the dead man. I am just so taken aback. I'm hearing weird noises from this hellacious Coliseum. Gargano trying to fight on The Undertaker's level, but you don't want to get caught here because The Undertaker can lift you up into this, the last ride from The Undertaker. Is this all? No, Gargano able to keep that rebel heart beating. But if there's one man in wrestling that does not need a heart to keep fighting, it is the dead man, The Undertaker. And The Undertaker setting up Gargano for a chokeslam. Oh, Gargano able to slip out the side. And look at this springboard DDT off the ropes. And I don't think the canvas is covered. I think that is hard wooden floor with The Undertaker's sigil put inside. And now Gargano trying to go for the Gargano escape. Oh, but he can't get The Undertaker's arm over. He's got to settle for some sort of arm bar. Oh, whoa, Undertaker. The much stronger, much bigger Undertaker. Able to take Gargano over. Big leaping clothesline. That is vintage Undertaker right there. It's so weird not hearing the roar of the crowd in this arena. It's very distant. I'm hearing yells of demons and monsters in the outskirts of this Coliseum. And The Undertaker walking across the top rope like a tightrope. Going old school here tonight against the new school, Johnny Gargano. And now the champion's in trouble again. Undertaker, oh, with a quick, nearly a 3 count there against Gargano. And The Undertaker having to readjust his strategy here, having to think of what to do with Gargano. Apparently this matchup is no countouts. Be interesting to see if the referee here enforces a no disqualification rule. Oh, Gargano planting The Undertaker face first. And it looks like Gargano's going to test that theory. Well, the referee's not yelling at him to stop grabbing a weapon. What the heck did he grab? What the heck is that? That's like some sort of like bone-covered trophy. I don't even know what the heck to call that. The Undertaker with some very weird weapons under the ring. Gargano using whatever he can against the dead man, trying to bash him in the head with it. Oh, another leaping clothesline. And now The Undertaker with this, very weird bone skull weapon, bashing it into the ribs of Gargano and now tossing it to the outside. And now it looks like The Undertaker's going under the ring. So apparently we have a no disqualification, no countout main event here. Uh-oh. And now The Undertaker with a literal tombstone. And will he use that tombstone to dig the grave of the title reign of Johnny Gargano? There's the sign that has fallen many a man before Johnny Gargano, much like his idol Shawn Michaels. Oh, Gargano able to fight it off though. Oh, big enziguri on the head of the dead man. Can he put him away? Gargano lining up for something. Another springboard DDT nearly onto that tombstone. We saw Gargano stare at this tombstone for a while on the last episode of DCW. And now Gargano has the chance to utilize this tombstone as a weapon against the dead man. Undertaker very slowly getting back to his feet. Uh-oh. This may be the last stand of the dead man. Gargano clenching the tombstone in his fists. Oh! Oh! And off the skull of the Undertaker! Cover!
1, 2.
And the Undertaker still able to kick out after taking a tombstone off the head and sitting up again! No-selling that tombstone off the head! Oh, snake eyes! Big boot connects! Undertaker follows it up! Elbow drop! Jeez. Cover on Gargano.
2.
And still not enough. I mean, if Gargano isn't strong enough to lift the Undertaker into a tombstone pile driver, the next best thing is to bash a tombstone over his head. That's one way to take down the dead man, or so we thought. Oh, Gargano trying to keep the speed in his favor. Nice Hurricane Rana taking down the Undertaker. And now Gargano going to the high-risk district. Will it be worth it, though? Will it pay off? God, I feel so uncomfortable doing commentary here. Oh, Gargano. Oh, off the top rope, double axe handle. Caught! Choke slam by the Undertaker. Here we go. For the title, for the championship, for it all, Gargano able to kick out. After getting caught out of midair with a brutal-looking choke slam. And the Undertaker is not happy. Going under the ring again for more weapons. And it looks like he's going to settle on a steel chair. And the Undertaker has met many a steel chair shots in his career. Some of the most brutal ones. I mean, this is a guy that once fought with a collapsed face. That's the type of threat that Johnny Gargano faces here tonight. Oh, Undertaker dropping Gargano's shoulder onto his knee. I thought he was going to hit him with a tombstone on the chair. Oh, but no, it looks like the Undertaker is going to punish Gargano before he finally puts him away. Multiple chair shots. Oh, on the lower back of Gargano. And now Undertaker lining him up for another choke slam. Uh-oh, and Gargano is groggy. Can hardly move. Undertaker clenching the throat of Gargano, choke slamming him onto the chair. Another cover.
2.
And again, Gargano able to fight out. But how much longer can he go on? And look at this, the Undertaker even arguing with his own official that he seemingly had in his back pocket. I mean, he made it no disqualification, no count out, by apparently bringing in his own referee. Oh, and continuing to argue with the official. Meanwhile, Gargano is recovering behind him. It's very weird when you start to see the Undertaker get a little overzealous, and look at that! The Undertaker knows what's on the line here. This is his final big shot at a World Championship. He knows that, and he has to defeat Johnny Gargano here tonight in order to do so. He thought he had the official in his back pocket, making it no DQ, no disqualification, no countout. But still, Gargano is fighting back. And now Gargano DDTing the Undertaker. And Gargano taking down the dead man. And he's in the corner. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, look at this. Shades of Shawn Michaels. Sweet chin music! Trying to do what Shawn Michaels couldn't do at WrestleMania, and that's defeat the Undertaker one-on-one. Sweet chin music to the dead man, and now Gargano with the Gargano escape, but the referee's not there. Gargano trapping the dead man, but there's no referee. If he taps, it won't matter. Oh, wait a minute, the ref's back. The ref is back. Oh, Gargano wrenching, he's got it, no. Oh, the dead man! Able to wrench out of the Gargano escape! So close to defeating the Undertaker. If Gargano defeats the Undertaker here tonight, definitely his name will live in infamy. But he's gotta beat him. Undertaker placing Gargano on the top rope as lava spews behind them. And things are heating up here. Oh, superplex. Oh, stalling superplex. Oh, Gargano able to escape. Pulling the head through. Super kick. Package super kick in the corner. And Gargano lining him up again for another sweet chin music. Maybe that's what Shawn Michaels was talking to him about earlier. Lining him up again. Tuning up the band. Super kick. Sweet chin music. Undertaker counters. Catching him again. Choke slam. Another cover by Undertaker. Is this it? No, it is not. The Undertaker again taken aback by the sheer lengths that Johnny Gargano was able to go through to try and defeat him here tonight. Undertaker lining him up for the tombstone, perhaps. Oh, kick to the leg. Multiple kicks to the dead man's legs. Enziguri. We know the history of the Undertaker's legs, his hips. His entire body seems like it's broken down on him throughout the years, but somehow, someway, still able to make it move like lightning. Especially here tonight. Oh, Gargano shoved off. Oh, brutal shot. And Gargano up against the ropes. Clotheslined over the top. Oh my god. The Undertaker looking for the dead man dive over the top. Oh, an Undertaker! Undertaker landing head first on the cobblestone floor. Gargano planning on moving out of the way, and Undertaker landed head first on the cobblestone again into the Gargano escape. And he's close, he's close, he's close. Oh, Undertaker fighting again and again. After going head first into cobblestone, Undertaker able to break out of the Gargano escape. Oh, and an enziguri. Gargano got busted open by the Undertaker's strikes. Gargano up to the top, perched like a gargoyle, like the gargoyles in this arena, taking out Undertaker. He grazed him with an elbow, but now both men are down. Oh my goodness. Even with the lava here, things are just heating up even more in this matchup. Oh, Undertaker sending Gargano head first off the ring post. Now sending the champion back inside the ring. And what does Undertaker have planned here? Oh, Gargano trying to fight back. He's very weak, but he has to keep fighting. He has to keep going after the Undertaker. Oh, tried to go for the springboard dive again, but missed. And the Undertaker makes him pay for it. Big uppercut. Gargano trying to hang on. He's onto one knee. Big elbow strike. Continuing to fight. Continuing to go on. Trying to keep his own legacy alive. Trying to put down the Undertaker's legacy. But he can't muster up enough moves here against the Undertaker. The Undertaker, oh, trying to go after Gargano's heart. Trying to keep the Rebel Heart from beating once again. And Gargano with another super kick. But he's so weak he can't make the cover, and Undertaker rolls to the outside. Avoiding the pinfall is the Undertaker. Oh, but he puts himself into more disaster. The slingshot DDT, this time on the apron. Gargano's got to get him back in the ring. Oh, wait a minute. Undertaker lifting him up. Leaping tombstone on the cobblestone. This has got to be the end. Gargano just took a tombstone piledriver onto cobblestone floor. Heck, I'm surprised the Undertaker's head hasn't been collapsed in again after that DDT on the apron. This has gotta be it. Cover 1, 2. No, a kick out. Again. Gargano stays alive. Say what you will about these competitors, but they keep on fighting to the bitter end. Gargano going off the ropes. Oh, tilt-a-whirl. Oh, wait a minute. He's caught. And another tombstone. Gargano was going for the tilt-a-whirl into the Gargano escape, but Undertaker stopped him mid-move with another tombstone. That is 2 tombstones in a row, and the Undertaker with the sign of disaster for Gargano. And Gargano still wanting to fight, still wanting to defend his title. Crawling back up to his feet. This may be Gargano's last stand. The Undertaker eyeing the champion. Oh, lifting him up. And the Rebel Heart may stop beating after that. A 3rd tombstone. Undertaker is the new DCW World Champion. My goodness, what a match. So much happened. Look at this. The DDT only for the Undertaker to sit up immediately afterwards. The last ride out of nowhere. I mean, such a strange environment for both of these men. Maybe not for the Undertaker, but certainly for Gargano. And yet somehow, through this match, he kept a level head, kept focused on the Undertaker, kicked out of multiple big moves, utilizing moves from legends like Shawn Michaels, like right there. Able to outsmart the Undertaker at some points, like right here with this big dive. The Undertaker flew over the top rope, but Gargano moved out of the way. But in the end, it was these 3 tombstones. The first one onto the cobblestone floor, and then he tried to go for the tilt-a-whirl. Undertaker caught him again in another tombstone. And then the 3rd and final one, the one that finally made the Rebel Heart stop beating here tonight. I'm shocked that I'm saying this at this day and age, but The Undertaker is now the world champion here in DCW. In Hell's Coliseum, we are seeing the dead man hold gold here in DCW. And if I'm on the DCW roster, I am going to be paying very close attention to The Undertaker going forward. I mean, this raises a very big question. We had to ask who was going to stop Johnny Gargano's reign. Now we have to ask the question, who is going to put down the dead man? Who is going to step up to the new DCW World Champion as he rides away into the fires of hell? Our new DCW World Heavyweight Champion, the Dead Man, the Phenom, The Undertaker. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Dead Man Walking, and I will see you guys next time on DCW.